Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan of Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the USC Trojans offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Grab near the sticks. It's Lane. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mayaba. They've got the screen set up. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there's a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go.
There we go. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Rutgers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it has a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Oh, out of space. He's loose. He's at the touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. To the air, it's Mayava. He'll try to do it himself. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Finds a spot in the middle. Push down for the tackle.
Man, I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Gonna look downfield again. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Here's the handoff. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And some room to work. Turning it on. They get him out of bounds at the 32, and that is what you want out of this running game. The Scarlet Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball. he goes at the 39.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's strong. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Scarlet Knights are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. To the air, it's Mayava. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. Opening play of the drive from the 39.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Southern Cal. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who's the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Miami is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that may get its own 30 for 30 after this one. They're up by 17 over Florida. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Toss sweep to the right. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sheffield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it down the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Scarlet Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Wants to throw on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Skips away from pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Weber. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it still on his feet. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Wants to fire on second down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll do it himself. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The play action fake. The short hands, it's Sheffield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Scarlet Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
3rd and 1, everything about defense says run, right? Bring more guys up, play aggressively, blitz more guys, and guess what? They threw the football, they caught you off guard, but you still had so many guys near the football up front. You were still able to get pressure, get the sack, make the big-time play.
The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. The give from the gun. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
He's got him. At the 40, there he goes. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Makes a man miss.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Looking for a gap. It's Campbell. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in, it's Duff. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the grab down the middle. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Weber. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Campbell. On the move at the 30. Smashes through the tackle. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. With the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Sheffield. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Grabbed behind the line. It's Campbell. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So at this point, I expected them to go for it here. Instead, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. Find some fresh air. It's a seam wide open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Finds his tight end.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The Trojans with the 1st and 10. To the air. It's Mayava. Floating away. He's going to run it.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Finds a little space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going when you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Headquarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking to throw for it. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Trojans! They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. On the run, it's Campbell. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Duff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Offense lining up quickly. From the gun on third down. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Pocket breaking down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Got a man. It's Sheffield. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do the
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Strong. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Using his legs, it's Jordan. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Drop play, quarterback keeps it. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.